Felicitous greetings, fellow fanatics. Welcome back one and all, I'm the Fanatic, and today I have a short video for you covering the extra content for Aethermon Collect. We've got a mini expansion and a few component upgrades to look at, so let's dive in. First up is the mini expansion, which contains a few different things. Firstly, there's a card that you can use as a first player marker with this rainbow snail that will be seen a little bit more of in the near future. Also included are 5 new artifacts. To use these, simply shuffle them in with artifacts from the base game before you begin play. Next, you have 4 additional cards that are meant to be used as part of cooperative and solo game modes, each representing a different character and giving you a unique way to move. On that note, also included are rules for cooperative campaign mode, wherein players will work together to solve increasingly difficult puzzles. Unlike standard co-op mode, artifacts can be used in this mode, and the rules include changes for more take-that style cards. Next, as you've probably already noticed, we have a playmat to look at. I briefly alluded to this in my review of the game, but it makes it much easier to keep track of positioning and spaces even as cards are claimed and you have fewer that you can move on to. The edges have stitching to help protect it from fraying, and the artwork is vibrant and colorful, with a full mat measuring about 1 3/4 feet on each side. And as long as you don't mind ignoring the grid, it'd probably make a pretty good generic forest map for RPGs. Next up, we have card sleeves. These are pretty standard clear sleeves sized to the cards in-game. You have just enough room that you can fit all the cards, including those from the expansion, into the base game box. I must admit that sleeves are not something that I'm as experienced with. I only sleeve a few of my games, but these feel like they're about the same thickness as Mayday Games standard sleeves. As for the last of the component upgrades, there's also a premium first player marker. As you can see, it looks like a pin, but it's actually not. Rather, it has 2 little magnets on the back and can be worn without damaging your clothes, like so. Of course, if you prefer, you can still just keep it near your cards rather than wearing it. And speaking of pins, you may remember that Melissa reviewed the special version of Follow Wolf back when the game was launching. Now you can see the full set of 4 pins, including the standard version of Follow Wolf. Although she's the pin expert, she has attested that these are top quality pins, even comparable to the ones that are so popular at Disney theme parks. Although the expansion doesn't do enough to change my rating of Aethermon, it does bring more variety to the game, which is a good of its own kind. As I've mentioned before, it's a fun, lightweight game that's gone over well with both my nephew and the group at the FLGS. And I simply cannot overstate just how great a job the artwork does of imitating Pokemon while still being its own distinct design. Certainly a much better job than Pal World at any rate. As of the time of recording, purchases are still available through GameFound. The standard version comes with both game sleeves and the mini expansion, while the deluxe version also includes the upgraded first player marker as well as the playmat. If you're interested in purchasing or learning more, links are included in the description. But what about you? What do you think of Aethermon Collect? What Pokemon-inspired titles do you enjoy? If you have any questions, remarks, or opposing points of view, leave them in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell. And if you really enjoy my work, please consider funding my channel on Patreon. Until next time, farewell, fellow fanatics. Thank you again for watching. I have plenty more to share with you if you're interested. You can click up here above my head to subscribe to my channel. You can click over here on my monitor to see the most recent video that I've worked on. Or if you prefer, you can click up here to open this mysterious vault and see what video that the YouTube algorithm has picked just for you.